Hey there, my name is Kelly Dale with Off the Beaten Path in Forest City, North Carolina. For today's video, I want to show you how to make the halo necklace. For the project, you're going to need 154 4mm rounds, 19 8mm rounds, 114 3mm Bicones, 19 3.9mm Montees. You're going to need about 7 yards of a 6-pound fire line, a size 12 beading needle. You can use a 10, but I suggest a 12. You're going to need a clasp, 2 wire protectors, and a small teardrop, and I'll show you mine in the video, but I believe it's an 11 by 7 size teardrop. It's a smaller size. And you're going to need about 7 grams of, 7 grams of a size 11 seed bead. You want to start off with the halo bracelet. We're going to start exactly like we do the halo bracelet. The only difference is we're just going to extend it out to half the length of the necklace. So say you want a 16-inch necklace, you need to make this part that you're doing right now 8 inches, okay? So you want to start out with the halo bracelet. You're going to put the clasp on the end exactly like I do on the halo bracelet and do half of the length, and then that's where this video will pick up. If you have not watched the halo bracelet yet, go to www.youtube.com/user, USER /Off the Beaten Path. And when you go there, just click on the tab that says videos. Once you click on that tab, it's going to bring up the whole list of every video that we've ever done. And they're in order with the settings for YouTube. They're in order from the newest videos to the oldest videos. So the halo bracelet is just a couple back. So like I said, start out with the halo bracelet, and then we're going to pick up in the center of the necklace so that I can show you how to convert to that second side of the necklace. So as I spoke of in the intro video, I started the halo bracelet and I've got it to the length of half of the necklace. So for my necklace, which is right at 17 inches, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 8mm round sections. So I've added the last little box, I guess I should say, of my right angle weave here on the end. This is going to be the very center of the necklace. So once you finish the last box, normally we would stitch up to exit this 4mm here at the top, but you're not going to do that. What you want to do is, if you're exiting to the left like my thread is, I'm going to go through 1 size 11 seed bead and then 1 4mm round to the left. If your thread is exiting out to the right, you'll come to this side. So that now I'm exiting, if I hold it like this, I'm exiting to the side of my box. So I'm going to start working again exactly like this is. So I'll start with this section. So to do that, let me grab my beads down here. You pick up a 4mm, or I'm sorry, a 3mm and a 4mm, and you continue doing that until you have 6 3mm and 5 4mm. So you start and end with a 3mm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. And then 1 more 3mm. And you're going to come back through the 4mm to make a circle. We reinforce that by going back through it again. And don't skip these steps. These are really important steps about the reinforcement. So I have my loop of beads, and I'll continue adding my sections just like I do here. So I'll pick up the 2 11s, an 8mm round, and 2 11s. I'm going to go through the 4mm opposite where my thread's coming out. Pick up the 2 11s and come back down through that 8mm. Two 11s and come back through the 4mm. I'm going to continue up through 2 11s and the 8mm. And depending on what brand of seed bead you're using, you'll either pick up 3 11s or the 4 11s. I'm going to be starting here on the right side, so I'm going to go down through the middle 3mm there on the right side. Pick up 3 or 4 and go up through the 8mm. Pick up 3 or 4 and go through the 3mm here on the left. And then pick up 3 or 4 and go up through the 8mm again. Pull that nice and tight. And then I'm going to go through the 2 11s here to the right. And then through that 4mm. So that I've got the V shape that I need for the necklace. To get my other side started. I've got that V, and I'm going to continue going. Now, this is not the completed centerpiece. We've still got something else to do to the center, but it's not until you complete this other side. So you'll complete the other side with the same length as your first side. Go ahead and add your clasp and completely tie the piece off. Once you have the necklace totally complete with your clasp on the ends, you're now ready to actually finish off the piece. So what I've done is I have taken and threaded my needle with a yard fire line. And I'm going to thread on 1 3mm and 1 4mm until I have 6 4mm added and 7 3mm. Well, good thing I looked at that. Let's see, no, 6 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 and 6. And let me get this out of the way here. I'm going to pull it down. And I'm going to go back through all 12 of these beads again. And then I'm going to tie them into a circle. I'm going to go through a few more beads to exit out of any 4mm round. I'm going to pick up 2 11s, 1 8mm, and 2 11s. And I'm going to go through the 4mm opposite the one that I'm coming out of. Pick up 2 11s and go back down through the 8mm. And 2 11s and go back down through the 4mm at the bottom where you started. I'm going to go up through the 2 11s and the 8mm. I'll go ahead and trim that little tail that I had, that little short tail. Pick up 3 11s or 4 depending on the brand of seed bead you're going to use. And I'm going to start on the right side, so I'm going to go down through the middle right 3mm, then 3 11s and go up through the 8mm. Do this one more time, so 3 11s, and I'm going to go through the 3mm here on the left. And then 3 3mm and go back up through the 8mm. Go through the 2 8s on the right, or 2 11s, and then through the 4mm. So you basically have the start of a halo earring. Pick up 3 11s, a teardrop, and you want to go through the skinny side first, and an 11. I'm going to drop these down. I'm going to skip the 11 and go back up through the teardrop and the 11 right above it. Pick up 2 11s and then go back through that 4mm one more time so that it centers your teardrop under that 4mm. I'm going to stitch to the top. So that I've got my component, and I'm going to take my necklace now. I'm going to line them up, and I'm going to pick up 2 11s, and there's one little seed bead right here in the center of the necklace. I'm going to go through that seed bead and then pick up 2 11s and come back through that 4mm again, so that it finishes out the little A shape or the V shape, so that you have the pendant now connected to the piece. Go ahead and reinforce the connection a couple of times and then tie off this thread. So I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to make the halo necklace. I have the black version on here, and then you've seen the brown version that I did in the video. We will have these 2 color kits available on our website, as well as the pattern. And you can find both of those at offthebeadedpathbeadstore.com. Now, next week, I'm going to show you I'm going to call it the halo pendant, because I like this, but it's not really me, with this small little piece on the center. I wanted something a lot bigger. So next week I'm going to show you an option for making, either you can do it as just a pendant by itself, or you can make it to where it will actually go in the center of this necklace. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Be sure and come back next week when we will learn how to make the halo pendant. Bye bye.